Hey, what's up, everyone? This is DT, and I'm back doing the Abyssal Gaming Podcast number 2. I'm joined today once again by King,
Hey, everybody.
and unfortunately, last week we lied to you. We don't have either a Heart Killer or Tarquin, but we have two people that are even better. We have a random guy named Garon,
Lazowi.
and
We have
the.
Scurvy D.
Oh yeah, and webs in your face.
Alright, first things first, in case you don't know, the website we're doing this for is abgn.net or abyssalgaming.com. Either or works.
That's right, one of the coolest communities on the internet. Come on, if you aren't already a member, you should be.
I feel like if you sold me right now, Scurvy, if you tried to sell me shampoo, I would buy it. I would buy it right now. I would go out and buy that shampoo. 'Cause your voice just radiates like advertisement.
I don't know.
That says a lot because this guy hasn't shampooed his hair in like 6 years, folks. So
Hey! Yeah, I have.
I thought you had dreadlocks, dude. Sorry, I never seen you in real life, so I assumed you had dread.
What?
He
You
does
sound
not
all-
sound like he has dreads.
You
Alright,
sound all
okay.
super Jamaican, so you know.
I am Jamaican. I don't. What? Anyways, on the first topic, which is.
We should probably introduce why Scurvy's here and what makes him so special.
Yeah, what makes me social, guys? Why
Well,
am
that
I
would-
cooler than Tarquin and Heart Killer?
Well, that would be like number one. That is because you're part of 40 Psychic Frames.
That is right. I am a member of 40 Psychic Frames, and for those of you that don't know, 40 Psychic Frames is one of the original affiliates to Abyssal Gaming. Huh?
You were an affiliate before it even had a name.
We
Which
were
is-
we were affiliates before it was cool to be affiliates.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I love how Garen's like, he sounds like sharpness.
No. God no.
Garen's
Don't even-
Garen's kind of the straight man to my bombast, which is nice because usually I'm the straight man to Boy Forest bombast, so it's gonna be good to have a good counterpoint.
That's good.
Feeling
That's
is
good.
mutual, KVD.
Aw, thanks, Lizzie, man.
That's
Um,
Lazowi, man.
By the way, if Garen starts saying Lazowi, we do apologize. We do not endorse use of Lazowi in inappropriate manners.
Yeah, we do. Or at least I don't know about King
I
and
do.
DT over here.
There's going to be a
I
secret
don't
ad
see
at the
anything
end.
wrong.
Secret advert for Lazowi.
It's a psychic stone, so it only fits that Lazowi man would be affiliated with the psychic frames.
Those who should be cautious. It could cause random teleportation into the spiritual plane of existence.
But yeah, so what is 40 Gig Frames all about?
That is such a deep question, King.
Everything.
I
There's
know,
your
I
deep
know, it's a deep question, but the people want to know.
Okay, well, if the people want to know, then I guess I'll give the people an answer. First and foremost, 40 Psychic Frames is a band. Music runs through our souls, gentlemen. It just courses through our bodies, and we have to let it out there. Most specifically, you could say that we are I guess if you really wanted to pigeonhole us and cram us into a box, you could say that we're nerdcore because we rap about a lot of nerdy things like video games and 80s movies and all sorts of references like that. But for the most part, at our heart, we're a band. We've also branched off in our 8 years of existence into, we have a YouTube channel. Myself and another member, Sir Forrest Jameson, Forest of the Trees over there, doing whatever it is he's doing right now, have been making video game playthroughs for, we're about 2 years now with the whole video game thing. We are also writers. We love to just create stories and come up with things. So when you boil us down, we're a creative collective, gentlemen. A creative collective.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I was like, you all are just extremely creative people.
We try.
That was what I was
Innovators.
thinking. Yeah.
Geniuses.
Innovators. Thank you, Garon. God, I've never had someone call me an innovator until now, and I'm going to take that and run with it.
Yeah, he's
We
like,
can-
oh, I'm gonna take that, run with it, and then I'm never gonna give you credit for it. So, moving on.
No, I'll
Let's.
give Garon some credit because Garon is officially slash unofficially. We haven't really worked out the details yet, but he is the head of our art department. This dude is working on his 2D skills and his 3D animation skills. And
Painfully slow, Scurvy D.
it happens. It's a learning curve. It's a process. But this guy produces pictures for us, and in time is going to be making animations for us. So yeah, Garen gets a lot of credit. Lazowi, brother, Lazowi.
Power.
Lazowi Power. Scurvy,
Anyways.
hold on a second. Scurvy, I realized that you seem to mainly do a lot of rapping for 40 psychic frames, whether it be drunk or not drunk.
It's true. It's true. I'm a rapper at heart. I love words. When you boil it down, I love words. If you can't tell, I love to hear myself talk. I love to be at the front of the stage. I love to be just the focal point, and words are the way I do it.
He's quite poetic.
He is quite. He does like to talk, and we're
In a
the
good way.
people who are always in Teamspeak with him, so do realize that we know this for a fact.
I always got a joke or a quip or something for something. I feed off of people. So if you say something, chances are I'm going to think of something and I'm going to retort, and you're probably going to retort back, and that'll get a good little conversation going. And hey, it just includes people. I hang out here, and we affiliated with Abyssal for the community. That's one thing. The band's been in existence for 8 years. I mean, we met in college and have been making music together, but only until recently, our affiliation with Abyssal, have we been able to put ourselves in a position where we're a part of a community, a group of people like-minded. We don't have to agree about everything, but cool people to hang out with, play games with. When it comes down to it, I would say all the members of 40PF are gamers, just in their own right. Some of us are casual members, some of us are hardcore gamers, but we all love games. So it's just a really cool community to be involved in.
Yeah, on the Crazy Craft server, there's obviously the 40 psychic frame sign that's all the way over there somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you that someone destroyed it. Didn't tell you that. But someone fixed
destroyed
it. Someone fixed it with Zowie, and I think it was
Oh,
Garen.
nice.
What? No,
So-
I've been on that server. Must have been a
I'm
rogue
giving
Gelante.
credit. I'm giving you credit for something that someone else did, obviously.
Take it,
Ah,
Garen. Take it and run with it.
Take it, run with it, jog with it. I don't care what you do. Just walk with it. Just
We already have the plaque made up for it.
we already have the plaque. We're not returning it. Not returning it.
That
costs
engraving
too
fee was
much.
way too much. They are not trying to get their dough back.
I am not trying to get my money back. You're taking it and you're gonna roll with it. Gosh. Anyway,
I still say it was the work of Lazowi, man.
Zowie, man. Isn't that you?
What? No, don't be. That's preposterous.
Of course not. Lazowi Man is a superhero with a mask and
Yes.
everything. This
Oh,
is
exactly.
just
Sharpness.
Aaron we're talking to.
Yeah, I'm playing old Garon. No need to pay any attention to me.
So the Zowie man sharpness. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
He went there. He so went there.
No, really, what
Yeah.
you cut out.
I said, obviously the Zowie man is sharpness.
God no. He would be dirtbag man. Garbage man. Take it as you will.
Sharpness.
He's just
Sharpness, if you're
filthy.
listening, we love you.
I don't.
We love, except for Karen, obviously.
I sure as hell
Karen-
don't.
Chicken in the
Karen
house.
doesn't. Karen loves you, but in a different way.
I'll let him believe that deep down. I don't have any feelings towards sharpness, but hate.
I was gonna say he loves to hate Garen. Sharpness.
That's about-
See what I did there?
That's about the only feeling of love that he has for sharpness, but we moved past that, and it's okay. Tarquin deals with it on occasion.
Well, that's because Tarquin has to deal with everything on occasion.
Yeah, poor Tarquin.
That's what comes with being the man on campus, you know, the head guy, the management dude.
Let's see, what else is... Oh, who else is in 40 Psychic Frames besides you, Forrest, and slightly Garon?
Well, the extended membership is a 7-member rap group. The core of that, though, is myself, Mr. Jameson, our good buddy Anthony Jackson,
Anthony Jackson.
who not since ODB has there been a grimier, dirtier, more street thug out there than Anthony Jackson. He does a series on our YouTube, On the Road with Ant, where he answers random questions and gives his 2 cents on things. But real cool guy, real fun. He's kind of that thug with a heart of gold. Because push came to shove, I know Ant's got my back on anything. The final member of the core is probably the most interesting member of the band. That would be Wyatt Furtherton. Wyatt is an android. Or technically, for all you sci-fi purists out there, Wyatt is a cyborg. He is a human body with a robot head from the neck up.
This is legitimate, people. Don't.
Completely legit. Completely legit. The schematics and the design lost when his creator killed himself. The story is as we know it, and you can check it out in music form at w.40pf.com. But the story as we know it is that there was once this scientist, and he was trying to figure out how to create cyborgs, and he was working on it in his base, and he made about 3 prototypes, but he could never get any of them to turn on. And the last one that he made was Wyatt, and he tried to cut Wyatt on, and when Wyatt didn't come to life, the creator he couldn't handle it anymore. He couldn't take it. All of his designs, all of his prototypes were failures. So took a gun, blasted his brains out, and then Wyatt woke up. And so it's a very tragic figure. Of course, as one could imagine, it would be difficult to be a cyborg walking around amongst men. And so it covers up his robot head with a paper bag so that, at least on the street, people don't freak out and run away from the robot cyborg. But he is single-handedly the most musically inclined of us. When I say that this dude is a music machine, I am not punning on the fact he is a cyborg. You put an instrument in his hand and Wyatt can play it.
He was probably programmed that way.
We are assuming that he was programmed initially for entertainment purposes, but
He was meant to be a TV.
I hope not. I hope not.
That'd
Because
be really
it'd
bad.
it'd be really hard to watch programming with just metal box and 2 blue LEDs for eyes. But yeah,
Yeah, that would
Great
that would
graphics.
be pretty awful. I would cry. I would start crying. I'd be like, oh, why would he make you into a TV?
but
Yeah.
drop a shout out to the other 3 members. Chesterfield Explicit Harrington is another member of 40PF. Our good buddy DJ D is another member of 40PF. And my main man Pooty, shout out to Asheville and the Asheville crew, is also a member. So we roll 7 deep, players. We roll 7 deep.
That's good. That's good. It's always good to branch out, have lots and lots of people. Anything else you'd like to ask, DT?
Yes, one last question about 40-second frames before we move on. And do you know where you guys got the name 40-second frames?
Oh, this is an interesting story. I know this one.
Uh,
Go ahead, Scully D.
Well, the meaning of the name will forever be shrouded in mystery. But one of the creative forces that brought us together and got this crew of unique, exciting individuals together is a guy named Big Daddy J. And you can kind of think of Big Daddy J as like that guy who like created all those boy bands back in the 90s, that big fat guy with the bald head that you used to see hanging out with like NSYNC and all them. Well, he's kind of like that guy. And he brought all of us together and said, look, do what you do. And one night, after a raging party, we all got drunk and lots of fun and whatnot was had. We're all sleeping there except Forrest and I, who couldn't sleep. And we're sitting at a computer, probably trolling people on Yahoo chat at the time. And Big
That
Daddy
was the cool thing to
Jay's,
do.
damn right it was. I still go troll people in Yahoo chat.
Oh God.
But Big Daddy Jay was over there sawing logs, snoring up a storm. And then out of nowhere sits bolt upright, still asleep because, you can see his eyes closed. And he just goes, 40 psychic frames. And then lays back down and starts snoring again. Forrest and I laugh our asses off because it was funny as fuck. And then next day we ask him, we're like, okay, dude, what's up with that Big Daddy Jay? And he's like, I'll never tell you. So, not being told and having the air of mystery behind it, we were like, you know what? That's the name for the band. That's who we are. We are 40 PF.
I love it.
It also helps we're all mildly psychic. So
I believe that. I wouldn't doubt that part.
I knew you were going to say that. That's a part of my psych ability. I know things that people were going to say just after that.
So what am I thinking of right now?
Bacon.
Oh,
I know things, man.
So magical.
I know things.
I was thinking it now.
Yeah. What are the viewers thinking?
The viewers are thinking right now, I am going to click the subscribe button to Abyssal Studios because these cats are funny and engaging and entertaining, and I want to hear more of Scurvy D's voice. Oh, and really, that's just what I was thinking right now. But yeah, I'm down.
Because they're obviously you.
Everyone in the audience is me. Now,
I'm
there's
not
a
even...
deep thought for you.
What? Everyone?
Everyone.
That's a scary thought, not a deep one.
Alright, so if there's no more questions for our lovely guest, let's move on to the topics that none of us know about. And I'm gonna let DT pick the first one.
Alright.
It's a mystery topic.
It is a mystery topic. I should get a wheel and spin it. But
you should, actually, especially for these topics.
You're the one that came up with the list.
Okay, the list came up to me, and it was like, hey, why don't you have all of these things? So go ahead, pick one off the list. It can be serious, it can be not serious. You can even make up one on the spot if you've thought up something. Go ahead, go with it now.
Alright, since hopefully Scurvy read about this, and maybe you did too, King. I don't expect Garon to, because, well, we kind of just grabbed him last moment. Did you guys see the taco copter?
I did see the taco copter. Not only did I see the taco copter, but the taco copter inspired me to go get taco dinner tonight.
Taco copter.
I really hope that's a real thing.
Oh, no, I really hope it's a real thing, too. Of course, I hope that they expand it over here to the East Coast, where I saw something about the lobster copter. I'm not down with lobster. I don't eat food, so they need to get us a taco copter over here, too.
I'm not down with lobsters flying through the air. I'm just going to say that.
I don't like that either.
Out front. Like,
I'm with you.
I don't want lobsters just flying through the air all willy-nilly.
That's how you lose ears.
I was going to say, what if one of them falls out the copter, hooks onto your ear while he's falling, and terminal velocity will have been reached, so the poundage of pressure needed to rip your ear off, boom, instantly there.
Yeah.
You are deaf.
I want to make a correction. The 40 psychic frame sign was not fixed with lapis, it was fixed with blue and light blue wool.
Oh, see, that's not style. It couldn't have been lazowi, man.
It couldn't have
I love how you just admit to being lazowi, man.
What? No.
You just said that's not my style.
So that doesn't have anything to do with me saying it couldn't have been lazowi, man. They're two separate statements. Right
sure
then.
thing.
I love how everyone's just like staring at Garon.
Let's move on then. Next, or same topic, taco copter, right?
But yeah, taco copter. It would be fast transport of food. But what if a bird were to take a crap on your taco?
Whoa! I think I'm piecing this together.
Extra
I know
flavor.
I haven't seen it, but is this like a helicopter that transports tacos to your house?
Okay, I'll explain it for you, Aaron. So essentially, what they want to do is they want to create an app for your iPhone. You dial up you hit up the app, and it dials up a taco copter, and then it uses the tracking chip in your phone to deliver to you fresh, hot tacos at your convenience
How?
with quad copters. These things look cool
I think
as hell.
the little hover things with 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with 4 rotors
Yeah, I know.
on it.
That's ridiculous, man.
It's gonna bring you tacos, dude.
I know. I'm actually.
Tacos, man. Tacos.
I'm speechless right now.
I would only be happier if they got on board with this Taco Bell thing and could deliver me Dorito tacos right to my presence. That would be incredible. If you haven't tried Dorito taco, you should try the Dorito taco.
I have not, unfortunately.
If I suddenly get end of magical car ride, I will go get a Dorito taco.
Well, keep wishing, man. It might be night soon in your neck of the woods. Look for that star.
My God. The human race has
tacos.
come very far. Delivering
Come very
tacos
far.
with
Still,
quad coppers.
instead of wishing for like gold, we wish for tacos.
That's right. Because what use is gold to us now? I mean, come on, really.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Well,
You
what you can do with gold nowadays is you can take it and you can make glistering melons and golden apples, which will read in your health.
But if I eat tacos, then I also read in my health. Do I not?
And it's more delicious than a metal-covered apple.
It's covered with gold and it's delicious.
Hey, people eat gold over here in the real world, so.
Yeah,
I know.
How we run the real world.
There's like some sort of ice cream with like a diamond on the bottom of the glass that they hand you, and they just put golden shavings on top of the ice cream.
You've seen that too on the Food Network?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Like a $1 million ice cream thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's like the $1 million sundae or something.
I would be like, excuse me, can you please remove that gold? Because I am not paying this crap load for this ice cream.
I'll just take a regular vanilla cup.
I'd
even a
scrape
glass
the
up.
shavings. I'd scrape the gold shavings off the top and try and sell them back to, those 1-800-GOLD places.
I could see like raving lunatic just running into that restaurant and just taking all the gold shavings from everybody's sundaes.
I wonder if it makes it taste better. Honestly, I wonder if it makes it taste better.
I don't know about the gold ice cream, but for those of you who are old enough to consume alcohol in your native country, if you've ever had Goldschlager, there are flakes of gold in Goldschlager, and it does make for a very interesting tasting drink.
See?
And by interesting, you mean terrible.
It's like we have a viewer that can drink at like the age of 14, but they don't have Goldschlager in their native home. All they got is like quick crappy beer.
Alright.
Like really crappy beer.
And on that note, I think we gotta wrap this up because we're on a time limit now.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Well,
I've had fun. This has been a blast.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for coming, guys.
You are so welcome. Thanks for having us.
Scurvy, would you like to say your channel name again?
The YouTube channel is forest40pf.com. That's FORREST40PF. Come check us out. We got lots of cool stuff going on. Games, not games, you name it, we do it. You can also go check out 40pf.com. It's the home of all things Psychic Frame.
Alright, we'll put links in the description as well.
And I think that is all for today, guys. We've talked about taco copters and 40-second frames. And that is all we can talk about. I think tacos flying through the air and 40-second frames is all a conversation needs to be dealt with. So we will see you next time on the Abyssal Podcast with someone else, because we're not going to promise anyone this time.
Deuces!
See ya.
Peace out.